Hey Nerd Society, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the darker side of DC Comics with the top 10 most famous anti-heroes. These characters live in the moral gray zone, often using questionable methods to get the job done. From ruthless vigilantes to complex mercenaries, we'll cover them all. If you're excited for this, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more deep dives into heroes, villains, and anti-heroes. Let's get started. Red Hood, once the rebellious Second Robin. This character faced a tragic fate at the hands of the Joker, only to be resurrected by the Lazarus Pit. This revival drastically altered his personality, leaving him vengeful and unforgiving, with an approach to crime fighting that is as brutal as it is effective. Haunted by his past, he's torn between his loyalty to Batman and a deep-seated belief that Gotham's criminals deserve harsher punishment. In the role of the Red Hood, he often clashes with former allies due to his willingness to cross lines they wouldn't dare. His internal conflict between following Batman's principles and enforcing his own sense of justice adds a profound layer to his character. By embracing a path Batman would never take, he remains a symbol of what could happen if a hero lets vengeance take control. Catwoman, known for her cunning and agility, this Gotham City anti-heroine began as a skilled thief who viewed crime as a means of survival. Her independence and rebellious nature led her down a path where she stole from the rich, sometimes purely for herself, but often as an act of defiance. Over time, she formed a complex and romantic bond with Batman, constantly teetering between ally and adversary. She's a deeply layered character whose sense of justice, though unconventional, has at times led her to protect Gotham's most vulnerable. Her moral ambiguity and independence set her apart, and her journey from street thief to protector of the oppressed adds depth to her already complex personality, making her one of DC's most iconic anti-heroes. Deathstroke, originally a soldier, this mercenary became the ultimate killing machine due to a government experiment that enhanced his physical and mental capabilities. With unmatched combat skills, he often fights on the wrong side, but his strict code of honor allows him to occasionally team up with heroes when their objectives align. Known for his fierce battles against the Teen Titans, he's a recurring threat in the DC universe. Beneath the cold, calculating exterior lies a tragic story of family betrayal and personal loss that fuels his decisions. Though he's seen as a villain by many, his twisted sense of honor and complex motives reveal that he's not purely evil. Driven by self-interest and pride, he's a character that continually forces heroes to confront their own beliefs and limitations. Harley Quinn, starting as a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum, this anti-heroine became one of Gotham's most iconic figures when she fell in love with the Joker, leading her down a path of crime and chaos. For a long time, her identity was shaped by her devotion to him, but after breaking free, she began to find her own way. Her evolution from sidekick to independent anti-hero reveals her complexity and strength. Now, she's no longer just the Joker's partner, but a force of her own, often leaning toward good, but with her own brand of justice. She has a unique code and a desire to protect her friends, proving that, despite her chaotic personality, she's capable of heroism. Her story is one of empowerment and resilience, making her one of DC's most beloved anti-heroes. Constantine, this cynical occult detective, is known for his mastery of dark magic, sharp wit, and willingness to use anyone to achieve his goals. Though he has saved the world countless times, his methods are far from conventional. A self-serving pragmatist, he's just as likely to make a deal with a demon as he is to exorcise one. His morally gray nature, combined with a tragic past, often causes him more harm than good. Constantine's character is defined by his paradox. He's both hero and villain, saving lives while often causing suffering. He's haunted by the consequences of his actions and the people he's lost along the way. This mix of cynicism and reluctant heroism makes him one of the most layered characters in the DC universe, embodying both humanity's darkness and its potential for redemption. Lobo, known as the Main Man, this intergalactic bounty hunter takes violence and chaos to the extreme. Originating from the planet Zarnia, which he destroyed, he became the last of his kind and developed a reputation as one of the universe's most dangerous beings. His strength, ruthlessness, and twisted sense of humor make him a fearsome character who only fights for money or thrills. Despite his brutal nature, he occasionally aligns with heroes when the stakes are high enough, though usually only for his own benefit. His unpredictable personality, combined with a surprising code of loyalty to those he respects, makes him an intriguing anti-hero. His love for chaos and disregard for morality set him apart, making him both dangerous and fascinating. Black Adam. This ancient Egyptian warrior was chosen by the wizard Shazam to wield immense power, but a dark transformation followed the tragic loss of his family. Over time, he became a protector of his homeland Kondak, often using brutal methods to maintain order. Though his actions may appear villainous, his intentions are grounded in loyalty to his people. As a leader who values justice for Kondak above all else, he often comes into conflict with more traditional heroes. His complex moral code, combined with a fierce sense of duty, makes him one of DC's most powerful anti-heroes. His character raises questions about heroism and justice, proving that even great power can carry great ambiguity. Huntress. From a young age, this character was marked by tragedy after witnessing her family's murder, which spurred her to seek revenge. Growing up in Gotham, she chose the path of a vigilante, often using lethal force against criminals. Her unyielding sense of justice frequently puts her at odds with Batman, who disapproves of her deadly methods but respects her resilience. Though she fights with a relentless drive for vengeance, her moral compass is strong. She cares deeply for the innocent and has a clear sense of right and wrong, even if her methods are extreme. Her complex relationship with Batman, who tries to mentor her, adds depth to her character, portraying the tension between vengeance and heroism. Azrael. Selected to be an Avenger for the Order of Saint Dumas, he's been conditioned from birth to fight without mercy. His role as a replacement for Batman briefly put him in the spotlight, but his violent tendencies and psychological conditioning clashed with Batman's ideals. The duality of his character, loyalty to the Order versus respect for Batman's legacy, makes him a fascinating anti-hero. His struggle with identity, duty, and his programming creates an ongoing inner conflict. Azrael's journey is one of self-discovery, as he grapples with the balance between loyalty and morality, ultimately finding his own place within the realm of heroism. Amanda Waller. As the mastermind behind Task Force X, also known as the Suicide Squad, this government official uses supervillains as expendable assets. She operates with a strict no-nonsense attitude, willing to sacrifice lives for the greater good. Her ruthless pragmatism has earned her respect and fear in equal measure, as she pushes her agenda for national security. Though she doesn't fit the traditional anti-hero mold, her unwavering dedication to her mission and willingness to manipulate those around her set her apart. Waller's actions constantly raise questions about the cost of security and the gray areas of morality, proving that heroism can take many forms, even if it isn't pretty. Thank you so much for watching Nerd Society. It's always a blast diving into the world of anti-heroes, especially with the DC universe giving us such complex and fascinating characters. These are the heroes who don't always play by the rules, but their stories show us the tougher, grittier side of justice, and that's what makes them unforgettable. If you enjoyed learning about these characters, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more than you know, and lets us know you want more content just like this. And of course, don't forget to drop a comment below with your thoughts. Who's your favorite DC anti-hero? Or is there someone else we should cover in the future? And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to join our Nerd Society community. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next deep dive into the worlds of heroes, villains, anti-heroes, and beyond. Thanks for being here, and until next time, stay nerdy.